I remember the first time I got a smartphone. I held that thing in my hand and just stared at it. I was excited to get it, but thought, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this. Then about 6 months later, I couldn't imagine my life without it. AI feels a lot like that moment for me, except AI is moving so much faster, and the window to get curious about it is right now. And here's what I really want you to hear today. This moment is actually your moment, because women who learn to use AI wisely, who bring all that life experience and hard-earned wisdom to it, are going to be ahead of the curve in ways most people aren't even thinking about yet. But there is a lot of noise around AI, and not all of it is true. So if we're going in with our eyes open. 5 honest truths. No hype, no fear, just real talk from one woman over 50 to another. If you've been following my 90 Days of Real Life AI series, welcome back. And if this is your first video, I'm so glad you found me. My name is Susan, and I started this journey to show women just like us, 50s, 60s, and yes, 70s, what using AI actually looks like in everyday life. Yes, we go through some of the techie bits, the apps, the tools, how they actually work, but always with a very specific purpose, making your real everyday life a little simpler. The meal planning, the organizing, the stuff that piles up, that is what this is for. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's what I do here. Someone recently called what I do AI slop. I'll be real, that stung, because I pour myself into this. The research, the stories, the sitting down and thinking about what you actually need to hear this week. That is not a machine doing that. It is far from typing a single prompt and calling it done. AI is a tool I use, the same way I use my laptop or my camera. The work, the heart, the message, that is mine. But then I thought, yeah, this is exactly why I need to have this conversation, because there are some real misunderstandings out there about what AI is and what it isn't. So let's clear it up together, shall we? Truth number 1. Yes, AI can be wrong, and you are the quality control. Think of it this way. You take a suggestion from a really smart, really enthusiastic intern and just run with it without checking their work? Of course not. You'd look it over, apply what you already know, and catch anything that doesn't quite fit. That is exactly how to use AI. If it gives you a recipe, you read through it. And honestly, a lot of the time, your own experience tells you immediately if something is off. Wrong temperature, odd ingredient combination, a timing that just doesn't make sense. You already know enough to catch that. For anything you feel less sure about, a quick check takes 30 seconds. Now, health information is a little different. And I want to be clear about this. AI is not a doctor. It should never be treated as medical advice, full stop. What it can do is help you understand something you read, or help you put together a list of questions to bring to your actual doctor. That is genuinely useful. But the medical decisions, those stay between you and your physician, always. This is exactly why I keep coming back to this point. AI can be wrong. Not sometimes, not rarely. It can just be wrong, confidently and without apology. So the habit of pausing, reviewing, and running things through that life-tested, does this actually make sense? Filter you have built over 50 plus years, that is not optional. That is the whole game. Your lived experience is not just helpful when working with AI, it is what makes AI actually work for you. Truth number 2, AI doesn't replace you. It actually needs you. This is the one I feel most strongly about, because I've heard it. AI replaces creativity. AI replaces real work. No, just no. Think about what goes into anything I share with you. I'm thinking about you, what keeps you up at night, what would make your week a little easier, what would make you feel understood and not so alone in figuring all of this out. AI doesn't feel any of that. It doesn't know the problems of women over 50. I live the life of a woman over 50. Okay, actually for me, a life over 60. AI is the engine, but you and I are the drivers. Here is something I want you to carry with you long after this video ends. Don't let anyone convince you that AI replaces creativity or hard work. It doesn't. What AI does is handle the tedious, time-consuming stuff so that your creativity, your wisdom, your voice can shine even brighter. It enhances what is already in you. And at our stage of life, there is already a whole lot in us. Truth number 3, AI won't hand you success overnight. The work is still yours. I want to be completely real with you here because you deserve honesty more than hype. Someone might watch a 60-second video about using AI and think, great, I'll just let AI run everything and my business or life will take off on its own. To all my fellow women over 50, I don't know you personally, but I care about you enough to not let you walk away believing that. So I'm going to call this out bluntly. There are ads everywhere right now. Learn AI in 30 days and rule the world. Okay, maybe not those exact words, but the false promises are absolutely there. And I am going to call out the BS. Learning a little AI every day, helpful. Putting it to use consistently, yes, it will make a real difference over time. But an overnight life transformation, that is not a thing. If anyone out there has genuinely had success overnight, please come find me because I want to know your secret. Here is what AI actually does, and I think it's worth getting excited about. It saves you time on the busy work so you have more energy for the meaningful work. It helps you what I like to call polish the work. Think of it like a really efficient dishwasher. It cleans the dishes, but you still have to cook the meal, set the table, invite people over, and be a good host. The dishwasher just means you're not stuck at the sink until 10 o'clock at night when you could be enjoying the people around your table. The results still come from you. They always will. And hey, if this is resonating with you, would you do me a favor and hit subscribe? We are deep into this 90-day journey together, and I don't want you to miss a single episode. Okay, back to it. Truth number 4, you are not too late, and you are absolutely not too old. I hear this all the time. Susan, I'm not techie. This is for younger people. I don't even know where to start. And of course, AI can't help me with my everyday problems at my age. Here is what I want you to hear. If you can have a conversation with a friend, you can use AI because that is literally what it is. You type something in plain, everyday English and it responds. No code, no manual, just a conversation. And think about this for a second. We have spent 50 plus years learning how to communicate, how to read a room, how to ask the right question at the right time, how to take what someone says and turn it into something useful. Those are exactly the skills that make someone good at working with AI. The women who get the most out of AI are not the ones who grew up with technology. They are the ones who show up, stay curious, and are not afraid to try something new, even when it feels unfamiliar at first. That is exactly who is in this community. That is exactly who you are. Truth number 5, the most human thing AI does is give you time back. People say AI makes things feel robotic or impersonal, and I understand that. If you take whatever AI gives you, copy it, paste it, and send it, yes, it might feel flat, but that is a choice, not an AI problem. And here's my real life example. When I sit down to create a video, I bring my ideas, my stories, my sense of what you need to hear, and I put together a rough outline. Then I hand that to AI and ask it to help me spot the gaps, tighten the structure, and make sure nothing important is missing. What used to take me a couple of hours now takes a fraction of the time. Those hours I get back, they go straight back into AI journey for women 50 plus. Thinking about your questions, reading your comments, figuring out what would actually make a difference in your week. That is not AI's work. That is mine. And I get to do more of it because AI handled the rest. AI gave me back the time to be more human, not less. We are currently in a fast-moving world. AI is not slowing down. It is going to keep evolving, keep growing, keep opening up new possibilities. The women who start learning this now, even imperfectly, even with a question mark hanging over their head, even one video at a time, are going to be so far ahead of where they would be if they had waited. So let's bring it home. AI can be wrong, and you are the one who checks it. AI is not your replacement. It is your partner. Success still takes your effort and your heart. You are absolutely not too old or too late for this. And AI doesn't take away the human touch. It gives you more time for it. This whole series, 90 Days of Real Life AI, has never been about handing your life over to a machine. It is about giving you more control, more time, more confidence, one simple practical step at a time. If anyone has ever made you feel like AI isn't for you or that what we're doing here is somehow less than, I want you to remember this video because what you're doing right now takes curiosity, it takes courage, and it takes a whole lot of you, and no algorithm, no matter how smart, will ever replace that. Until next time, when we explore more interesting AI topics together, what will it be? You'll have to come back and see. With that, I'll see you in the next video.